I don't know, a kind of conversation. Go, hello and welcome to the after party. I didn't set that up at all, Bear. And we're currently waiting for Sinatra, as we do 3 times a week.
I'm sorry. You caught me at a bad moment. I'm kind of eating.
I kind of presumed you've been eating for every single Ghost Poo podcast we've done so far.
I've been eating since the dawn of time.
Yeah, there was that time we actually caught you with a pie.
I hate my wife for that.
She's the one who gave you the... Oh, no, she busted you for the pie.
Yes.
That was it. That's right. Yeah, I got to get rid of that one, mate.
Yeah.
There's no loyalty at all there.
Push her out of a window or something. I don't know.
Well, if you've got the fucking upper body strength to push that out of a window, you carry on.
My missus isn't big.
Yeah, I mean, she can handle you. I mean, she's not small if she can handle you.
She's 5'3".
Yeah, but what's her width?
Skinny.
That's not a width.
She's skinny, mate. She's skinny.
I don't know. I'm just saying. If she can threaten to stab you in the neck with a screwdriver.
Yeah, threats doesn't mean she can handle me, though, does it?
Well, I mean, she was fully prepared to stab you in the neck with a screwdriver. Yeah, anyone who's listening, who's a bit confused as to what that means, that's how Bear and Vanilla Bear met.
It is how we met, yeah.
What are you currently chowing down on then, Bear?
So the missus made me a it's a tiger loaf.
She made you tiger loaf bread. That's what she made you.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, as bacon, mushroom, tiger loaf sandwich.
Oh,
and I've also got cheesy nachos.
You got the cheese? Have you put the cheesy nachos in the sandwich?
Not yet. No.
No. Well, I like the not yet. Otherwise, I'd be like, Bear, you're wasting a sandwich. A perfectly good sandwich. You got anything? Me and my house maybe get this thing. We call it a master bun. You order it in, right? And it's you got like a half pounder.
Yeah.
And it's got your salad and your cheese and everything. But it also comes with chips and like a load of kebab slices. So, of course, as soon as you get it, the first thing you do is load up that fucking burger with chips and fucking kebab meat. And then you eat the excess. And then you eat the burger. And then you fall asleep.
I like it.
That's just what happens, Jen. It doesn't matter what time it is. You could order one in at 9 o'clock. You'd be in bed by 1:30. It knocks you out.
Are you inviting anybody else other than just me and Sinatra? And you've invited... I know that you've invited others. But,
some people. Yeah, I do intend on it, yeah. What I was hoping for is when Sinatra gets here, we talk about the idea of having some of our favourite people from the chat in to chat to us. And we'll have a proper after party. And we'll talk about the streams in hand.
Fair enough.
In fact, should we just start doing that now? Fuck Sinatra.
Yeah, fuck it, because I'm trying to eat and I feel very rude.
You sound very rude.
It's because I am rude, but yeah.
Yeah, you're a rude boy. So, people in the chat, if you would like to join the after party, I have got currently one whole place for someone in the chat. Whole place.
That's a bit much, Drunken.
Should I be doing it by halves? Half a place. No, fuck it. One whole place.
One whole blood? Nah, that's like ordering a whole chicken from Nando's.
I could totally demolish one of those. It was Alex Whiteman who says invite Toon. You have no idea how many things I've invited Toon to. He gets a lot of DMs. I think his DMs aren't closed, so it's very difficult for him to see actual messages from, I don't want to say friends, colleagues.
He doesn't stream a lot anyway. I've only ever seen him stream once or twice.
Oh, but even if you're just trying to get hold of him in general, like, hey, we could collab on this, or hey, stop doing that, you could get doxxed. It's generally about halfway through a month before he gets back to you.
He gets back to me pretty quickly.
All right, Bear, friends with everyone, just fucking whatever.
No, bearing...
Known 2 ages, just shit all over that.
That's the thing, though, mate. People like Bearing and Sugar Tits, they just won't respond to me, but they'll probably respond to you.
I've got a single response off of Sugar Tips, but never off of Bearing. And we have got Evil Clippazine For $2, long live the pineapple. Thank you very much for the donation, Evil. However, your comment, I haven't got a clue what you're on about because I'm not a fucking pineapple. Oh, that's where Sinatra is. He's listening to the stream, waiting for me to say that.
Yeah, he's recording it.
Recording it, obviously. See, that has fast turned into a catchphrase. Now, as catchphrases go, I didn't expect that. It's a bit out of nowhere, isn't it?
It is.
I've had comments before. Now, I did have this whole thing when I first started the channel of lick my lefty. And I thought, hey, I'm going to be selling T-shirts with that written on it in time to come. And then I just gave up on it. Thank you, Viper. I love you too. There's a lot to love, though. But thankfully, I got a lot of love. And I've been getting comments of people saying, "Oh, I'm sad that you didn't say your catchphrase during this video." And I thought, what the fuck are they on about? I don't have a catchphrase. So I asked one of them, "What is it?" And apparently, it's "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
How is that a catchphrase?
I don't know. I don't know. Sweeper Steven for the $10 donation, beautifully lit up in gold, like the kind of person you are. Got to show some love to the pineapple. Pineapple emoji, lol, crying face emoji. Again, I haven't got a clue who that's going towards, Bear. I think as soon as I find this pineapple channel, I've got a lot of money to kind of give over to them. Like, hey, I think people got our identities mixed up somehow.
You're a pineapple.
I'm not a fucking pineapple, Bear.
You are a pineapple.
I'll tell you what, we got $10 from that was Sweeper Steven. Sweeper Steven, let us know. Have you got a microphone? If so, come on, join us. Hey, there we go. Donation porn. It's high octane, Bear. Have you finished your sandwich?
I'm not even looking at the chat, you know. I'm just too busy eating cheesy nachos.
Oh, you're eating the cheesy nachos.
Oh, yeah,
Did you put them in a sandwich?
No, I actually ate the sandwich before I could remember.
No, you forgot about the nachos.
Well, I'm eating them, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously the nachos are still going to get the attention they deserve.
Obviously.
Being cheesy nachos.
Who is in the chat anyway? I'm not even looking.
Oh, we got all the usual suspects. We've got a party of 73 at the moment. Actually, 75, including both of us, because this is the after party.
Obviously, darling.
And Dom O'Leary's been asking the same question for a while. If you lose a limb, can I use it on a Hawaiian pizza? No, Dom, because I'm not a fucking pineapple.
Pineapples don't have limbs.
They don't, do they? They are essentially fruit.
Exactly.
Sweeper Steven for $5. Send me the link. Sweeper Steven, you got it, my nigga. And Communist in Space for £2. A proper currency, finally. What's your favourite Caravan Palace song? Oh, shit, that's a big one. At the moment, Aftermath, one of the most recent ones. And the video for it is brilliant. That means nothing to anyone who doesn't know Caravan Palace.
It means nothing to me now.
Right, how am I going to send Sweeper Steven a link? Do I follow him on Twitter?
I don't know.
That just another $5 donation, Sweeper Steven, to tell me your Twitter link. Or just tell me your Twitter link. I'll keep an eye out in the chat for you. That sounds crunchy as fuck, Bear. They must be some fresh ass nachos.
They are. They're fucking delicious.
Chips. Are we talking Doritos here?
No. We're
Tesco
talking
brand
Morrison's own brand, mate.
We love a bit of Morrison's own brand. And thankfully, due to Ashley May donating $5, I can afford a couple more bags of Morrison's brand tortilla chips. Embrace your inner force of pineapples, Drunken. I have no inner force of pineapples, Ashley May, but I will pass that $5 on to the person who supposedly meant it was.
Oh, fuck hell. I'm going to look at the chat. I'm going to look at the chat.
Look at the chat.
Who's in there?
Well, we've got 82 people now.
Make yourself known to me, Chad.
My boy Theus Ixion is in here. My boy.
Hey,
long-time patron.
Ashley May's got all the shekels tonight, huh?
Ashley May's looking good. Ashley May is minted. It should be Ashley Minted.
Oh, tagged in there. You're going to invite him?
You dirty cunt.
What?
Sweeper Steven for another $5. Twitter is the same name. My nigga, mate. I'll get you in now. And I was only joking about the $5. But fucking A, bless you.
Tag's in there. Invite him.
I'll think about that one.
I'm being serious. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'll think about that one.
If he donates, we let him in.
Right, I want a minimum of $20 from Tag. Gonna happen.
Fair enough.
You are such a cunt, Bear.
Why? I don't even know. Like
you fucking do.
You know, I tweeted
out.
I retweeted a tweet saying that this person basically said that someone needs to put Darude Sandstorm over this video. Did you see it?
No.
There was some guy doing his mad tricks with slinkies.
All right, okay, that sounds awesome already.
Yeah, it's fucking really cool, man. What do you mean? Whoa, cunts! What did I do? I asked if you could come on, Tag.
Oh, so you got a problem with the plural of the word cunt there?
Yeah. I was fighting your corner, Tag.
He was. Oh, we got Sweeper.
Hello.
Shadow lit, motherfuckers.
Sweeper. Welcome to the after party, my man.
What up?
Hello. How we doing?
You're here because that means I can stuff my face now without having to talk.
Yeah, you didn't seem all that bothered by it anyway, Bear.
Yeah, I know, but this is actually kind of touchy. But
when does that ever
You've got
stop?
to bear in mind, me and Sinatra have cameras in your house. We can see what's going on.
I know, right?
Melissa Carly for $5. Oh, Melissa, how you doing, my girl? Here's your American shekels, you cheeky cunt. Now you can't say I don't give you shekels. Yeah, I remember. Thank you ever so much, Melissa, and thank you very much for watching this. Nice to hear from you again. If you remember, that was the one person who actually gave us a response to the questions for Riley Dennis video we did.
Yeah, an article.
And we've been friends ever since. Firm friends.
Yeah.
So anyway, Sweeper, sorry, mate. I got a donation, and that takes precedence. How are we doing, kid?
Oh, I'm hanging in, man.
Yeah? I haven't chatted to you in ages, mate. How's school going? How's your mum getting along with the carpet?
School? I don't go to school, man.
Oh, not very well, then. If you don't go to school, you're not going to pass your exams. Am I joking? That's the case. Saying that I didn't go to school and I did pass my exams. So I don't know. The exception to the rule.
I run out of tobacco.
No. Do you want to take a bit off me?
If you could please roll me one up, mate.
Yeah, I'll just mash it through the microphone. What am I on about? You can't hear tobacco. I got my senses all mixed up then. Do you hear that?
If you send it through the USB drive.
Then that's a sure way to fuck up your USB drive. What then? I just heard drinking. What are you drinking? If you say
Fucking
water,
hell.
you are out of the fucking stream, son. Oh,
Scared the shit out of me.
Bitch has got your back.
She just scared the shit out of me, ripping the door open. Do you need tobacco?
Spying on you from over the other side of the internet. Thank you, Grissa, for the £7.50. Are you a pineapple?
I'm
For
Mr.
another
Meeseeks, look at me!
Lol. Don't shout at my donation, motherfucker.
Sorry, I was just trying to...
Grissa will fuck you up. I've seen a photo of Grissa. He sent me a photo to prove he's not a woman, and my days, that is so much fun.
I nearly opened my mouth. Sorry, Drunken.
That's all right, man. That's all right.
She just got a handful of backer out of her pouch and was trying to put it across onto my desk where my pouch is, and I genuinely believe she was trying to feed it to me, and I actually opened my fucking mouth.
You fat fucking cunt. What's the matter with you? Feed me anything. Dried plant matter. Wait, no, it's technically vegetable. Ah.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You get hungry.
Oh, I probably will. Yeah, you're right. I'm always hungry.
I know he's just eating a sandwich, and even I know, yes, he will get hungry.
Bye-bye.
Once again, thank you very much, Grissa, for the £7.50. Are you a pineapple for another £10? LOL. Now, do you know what? For another £10, I might commit identity fraud. I'm not so sure.
Sorry
happy to
about
do
that. Sorry about that.
That's all right, mate. You're good.
Hi, Sweeper.
What up, Bear?
How's it
I'll
going,
tell you what,
man?
I'm going to grab a beer, and
get it,
you
brother.
guys hold the fort, all right? I trust you.
Oh, cool. We've
gonna
never
have a
actually
weed. I'm gonna have a
spoken
weed.
to each other on a hangout.
Yeah, we have it, man.
How you been, man? Like, just shit posting everybody's streams.
Oh, of course, man. That's what I do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh man, I got my office. Well, it's set up, but it's not finished.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I need a lot more of the you know, those soundproof panels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a lot more of them. But I don't know how much that's going to cost, and I'm not pricing that shit up now.
Oh, you got time, man.
Yeah, it's no rush. It's the ones that I do have up are doing the job. So
That's what's up.
yeah, exactly. What's your plans for the weekend, dude?
Oh, not much. Probably work. That's what I always do if I'm not shit posting on the internet.
Yeah, but will you be shit posting from work? I mean, the rest of my fucking subscribers seem to do that. So
oh, of course, man. That's what I do, man.
a generation of shitlord slackers.
Oh, definitely.
I seem to have misplaced my lightation device. Oh, there it is. I was genuinely trying to get Tag on then.
Who?
The Atheist Gamer.
Fuck you know.
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even put my headphone in then. I'm like, why is it so quiet?
All I can hear is you going, fucking hell.
So, yeah, fucking it got to the point where there's so few beers left in the box that it was just easier to bring the box up. So we're looking good.
Good.
Something like incest, I'm sure.
We were talking about shit posting from work, even though obviously I work at home doing YouTube.
You work.
I know. I look into a camera and then I scream and thrash around in a chair, and people like it.
Actually, speaking of thrashing, this is going to take a lot for me to say. You got to realize the amount of emotion is going to be put into it. It might not sound like it, but there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of thought here. Okay, are you ready?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to everyone.
All right,
Grissa, just for you. I'm a fucking pineapple. Thank you for the £12.50 donation. Just for you. And it turns out Drunken Uncle can be bought like anyone else. How great is that?
Drunken Uncle bought and paid for.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What do you what do you say, Sweeper? Should we get another chat member in here?
Go for it, man.
We could. What think you, man? What say you?
Invite Tag.
I'm not. Yeah. No, it was $20 minimum for Tag to get in.
All right.
Minimum.
Cryptic is asking whether you're reading Cream Labs.
Constantly. I've got another laptop set up. I don't even know what Cream Labs is. Do you mean Streamlabs?
I think that's what he calls it, dude.
It was Grissa donated through Streamlabs. That's how we know about it. That's how I've got it set up, but I'm very often keeping an eye on the chat, which is why I don't check Streamlabs so often. So if I miss your donation, I do apologize, but I will get to you eventually. You know, still donate. Viper, you're allowed to.
Tag wants to know why 20.
Because it's a nice round number, isn't it?
It's a good wedge.
I'm not going to say 1750 like a fucking animal. Oh, Melissa's there as well. Melissa. See, I was gonna kind of put it out to auction a little bit, you know. But Melissa is a good friend, so I think I'm tempted to get her in. What do you think?
Melissa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The right-wing tranny, as she's known.
I like that.
I love her. Yeah, all right, Missy, you're coming in, girl.
Sweet.
Hey, you get to meet a genuine transsexual. How stoked are you?
Oh, shit. First time for everything.
A message asking, can I come play with you boys? Now it sounds sinister. Melissa,
My
I'm not-
sibling is a trans person.
Right, you've just made it sound somehow even worse.
Honestly, yeah. Seriously, yeah. I'm not even
When you
joking.
say your sibling, is that like a blood sibling? So you might have some. Have you got transsexual blood?
Yes, it's actually green.
I'm 1/3 tranny.
If you're male to female tranny, it's green, and if you're female to male, then it's purple.
Oh, is that how it goes?
That's exactly how it goes.
So that's how you know if it's a hate crime or not. It'd be like, oh, there was purple blood everywhere. Had to be a hate crime.
Exactly.
I'm following you now. I'm following you. This is foolproof.
Black people
We
have
should be in
green
charge
blood.
of the country.
We should.
We should. Between you and me, I did a little thing about Drunken Uncle for Prime Minister for the last general election. But the thing, no one voted for me. And I was really annoyed about that. And I don't think I'll be doing it again. But between the two of us...
If we, the shitlord party, get in, I expect to be made.
Surely it'll be Britlord.
Well, Britlord. I expect to be made the Home Secretary.
Yeah. There's something about you that screams secretary.
Exactly.
Just generally. Even though I don't think you'd be good at filing documents. There's something about you about that as well.
Bear with me.
Irate, bear with me. Either one, no, I don't have a PO box. I did have a couple of packages sent to me, but I used a friend's address and he turned into a dick.
Oh, I see.
Started charging me money. I had this bag of Jolly Ranchers sent to me, right? And I was like, look, I'll give you £5 if you access my PO box. And he's like, okay. And then he says, no, it's £5 for every package. Oh, you dick. And he held my Jolly Ranchers fucking hostage. I went around especially, like, came straight from work and everything. I'm going to get me some fucking Jolly Ranchers. Aunt Adam since I was little. Went around to pick them up. And he goes, you got the £5? And I went, nah, mate, I just come straight from work. I haven't even got my wallet. And he's like, well, you can't have them then. Oh, I'm all fucking out. Oh, my days.
Did you not kill him?
I felt like it, mate. If my blood sugar were a bit higher, I might have. You know, if I had a Jolly Rancher in my system, I might have been able to do it. But eventually he did come around and he bought the package, right? So I went around and I gave it to him in coinage as well. He didn't get like a £5 note. He got coins.
I hope it was ones and twos.
Oh, right. If I had enough, it would have been. I gave it to him. I put it in his hand and I went, there you go. And he gave me the box and I went, thank you very much. And then I went, you are an asshole, man. Walked out. So no, long story short, I do not have a PO box, either one. I guess is what I was trying to say right there. Hello, Melissa.
Hello. I didn't want to interrupt you, so I was like, "Oh, it'll get to me eventually."
I'm sorry.
Like I was like,
"How are we doing? You okay?"
Yeah, I'm doing swell. Like I've had like 4 American piss beers, and I'm doing pretty good.
Ah, the American piss beers. What are you drinking tonight, Missy? Specifically.
Specifically Coors Golden Beer is what they call it.
More likely to end up in a golden shower. Coors don't do a good beer.
Well, no, I mean it's just like I'm a poor college student, so like if I had money, I would actually go buy good beer, right? But because I'm dirt poor, you have to make do with what you have, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, the poor bit I get, but being a student, right? I was a mature student. They actually gave me money. I got like $3,000 every fucking financial quarter to be a student. It was the fucking most financially stable time of my life.
Well, I get because I'm a vet, like I get the VA thing, right? And they give me like 14. They give me like veteran, yeah. And they give me the Montgomery GI Bill thing, right? And I get like $1,400 a month just to pay my bills. The problem is that $1,400 a month pays the fucking bills, and I'm left with like fucking, like $100 to last me through the fucking month.
Yeah, I feel that.
I hear that.
Yeah, so I've lived like that all my life, right? I've even got a friend who's like that as well, and he's got kids and a wife, and he still lives like I do. And he said even if he won the lottery, he would still be checking the reduced section in a supermarket.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the other thing. Like it's all part of like your upbringing, right?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
like I come from my father. He was, I was raised by a single father, and he was a blue collar working class guy, right? So
hold on, I can't find my violin. 2 seconds.
No, I'm not trying to do a pity thing here, but it's
I got a violin. You're all right. I was only joking.
I mean, since I was a little kid, I was helping him cut out coupons and all that other horse shit, right? Saving all this money, and then lo and behold, I'm an adult and I do the same fucking shit, right? So yeah, all these things tie into it, right?
yeah. Oh, well, with that, actually, we got Code Connection asks, how many takes does it require for me to make my videos? I must hit record and burst out laughing and have to start again. No, I don't find myself that funny. It doesn't take a lot of fucking... The way I make my videos is instead of recording it all in one go, I have little sections. So I write out what I want to say and then I record it. And then that makes it easier for editing because I know section 1 goes by, the first cut and everything. The longest video I had was 60 sections, and it went about 15 minutes. And that was hell. I won't be doing it again. Fuck you, Riley Dennis.
Riley single-handedly created, 20,000 YouTube channels. It's actually quite impressive.
And yet still only half as many as Anisian.
Oh, shit.
Communist in Space asks, communism doesn't sound like such a bad idea now. No, it does, you idiot. Of course it does. Well, how would that help the time it takes to make a video? Think it through.
There's no cheesy nachos in communism. Come on.
Yeah, true.
That is a bloody good point. I think that would be the way you could hit Ancoms, for instance. You'd be like, hey, do you like steak? Yeah, I do actually. I love steak. Ain't no steak in a communist society. What? All of a sudden, black and yellow flag. Done.
I mean, no steak in communism right there just doesn't sell it for me. I'm sorry.
Steak and communism sounds like a good band.
Yeah.
It's got to be an indie band, doesn't it? It's not like 7 Days of Devastation, which was obviously death metal.
Drunken, are you an ANCAP? Asked from the chat.
No, I'm not. But if I was going to pick any particular type of anarchism, it would be ANCAP. I like the idea of instead of the government being in charge of who can build roads, anyone can, and people should because it's in their best interests in order for that business to make money. It makes sense, but I mean, the thing is, we'll never know. That's the weird thing.
Penis.
I'm going to say penis. We're 113 people right now, people. This is crazy.
Yeah, considering we're not saying anything right now.
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying a whole lot of bullshit, and most of the time I haven't got a clue what it is until I've said it.
Isn't that how live streams usually go? Like,
oh, yeah. I mean, that's how conversations normally go. That's how funerals go with me. I get all drunk. Would you like to say a few words? I will, but you're not going to like them.
Metaphorical Travis, you utter bastard.
If you had a chance to trade Bear to save OG Teddy, would you? That is harsh.
That's why I called him a bastard.
You are a bastard. Now, what we can tell about Imposter Teddy is that I'm pretty sure he's a clone. We've all seen a Build-A-Bear workshop, right?
Yeah, I've been in there myself.
Yeah, so we know that that's where Teddy's come from.
That's where I was born.
Teddy. That's where you were born. You weren't born.
I was created.
You don't have parents. You have a test tube and a Petri dish.
Oh shit!
Childhood completely destroyed.
And back to speaking of childhoods getting destroyed. Back to queer kid stuff.
Game is happy.
Yeah, we know about OG Teddy that was the original Teddy. That is her bear from when she was a child herself, which, to be honest, doesn't sound likely, but that's her story and she's sticking to it. So I would.
She's trans Peter Pan.
He's what?
Does Lindsay think she's trans Peter Pan?
Trans Pan. I like
trans Peter Pan.
No, trans Pan. That's how you'd shorten it. And that sounds like a legitimate thing as well. Bear, look, if we ever do that Antifa thing where we interview people during the
Just start
protest.
making up genders.
We should start like, be like, I might right there. I'm trans pan. They eat it up.
Fucking dandelion kin. Here.
He's just looking out your window, like, what things can I see? A dandelion, some kin,
cheesy nacho kin, keyboard sexual.
You say that, but I'm pretty sure you haven't got any cheesy nachos left.
No, they're
You've
still
eaten all those cheese.
They're still
bullshit.
There. I'm not joking.
On them.
You're not having one. They're mine.
God, you're a stingy motherfucker. Let Melissa have one. Look, she's nothing but skin and bones. She needs a cheesy nacho in her life.
I am not skin and bones. I need to get skinnier. Okay.
You live in America. You have all the cheesy nachos. I was lucky to get these ones.
That's true. Imported. That's smuggled out of America. They were.
I mean, like, in general, I don't like Mexican food. Like, a burrito is basically a retarded sandwich. That's what a burrito is, right? And then, like, don't even get me started on tacos. Like, it's like this half-open fucking thing, right? And you have to eat it fucking sideways, and then like 90% of it spills onto the fucking plate anyway. So you're using a fork to eat it.
You chat shit about tacos, but I mean, you're obviously a male to female. Isn't your aim to get a taco?
Well, yeah. I mean,
also, as a side note, what if that taco has a Sunday roast inside it?
Oh, you had a roast meal burritos. Rap. Oh, mate, my dick is in my hand. I don't know if you saw those, Melissa, but they're burritos. But in Britain, we have a roast meal on Sunday. You know, you got your roast potatoes, you got some boiled cabbage, you got some proper bisto gravy, and you got a bit of Sunday meat to go with it. Posh meat, you know, maybe lamb, pork, something like that. Not that midweek shit.
Okay.
We're talking off of a joint. Good slicing.
I don't think I've ever eaten a lamb, so I wouldn't know. But
well, not an entire lamb. I've eaten half a lamb.
Well, I mean,
it wasn't in one sitting. I just had like a lot of lamb. I went to this farmer's fair, right? And there was like this not wholesale butcher, but it was kind of like, you know, we had a load of fucking cows behind him. And he was just like, "You want one? Yeah." Dead. And you can have as much as that as you want. I took home half a lamb. And it lasted me about a month, mate. I just chowed down on lamb.
It took you that long to eat a lamb?
Oh, some of it was frozen. There's a defrost period. You know,
why?
Tuck in.
You wait till it's defrosted.
Wait a minute. Why did you freeze?
It's a lamb popsicle now.
Well, no, you got free because you're not eating it all in one sitting, are you? Fuck, was I getting any friends and fat? Fuck, was I?
Well, I mean, you
refrigerate
it. You don't freeze it. Like freezing fucking meat is a good way to destroy the flavor. God,
freezing fucking meat was a nickname for my ex-girlfriend, actually. You had to freeze it because I wasn't going to eat it before it would spoil if it was refrigerated. We've all paid RimWorld. Come on.
Indeed, we have to put it in a freezer that has at least 6 air conditioning units, which freeze everything in the room. But you have to make sure that each is set to minus 100 degrees Celsius.
6? Nigga, you're overpaying. I use 2, and that second one only gets turned on during a heat wave.
Well, you've clearly never built a very, very large storage room before.
Oh, quite clearly, for my half a lamb. No.
Hey.
But no, I just chowed down on that shit. It was like every day, what's for dinner? Lamb. I don't know why they were asking, because I didn't mean lamb for you. I meant lamb for me.
Is lamb to the United Kingdom like chicken is the United States? Is that how it works?
No, chicken's good as well. Chicken's cheap. It's just lamb is banging. And we got Wales like right next to us, and that's where the best lamb comes from. The best you got is New fucking Zealand. Oh, Communist in Space asks, did I eat my ex-girlfriend? Yes, many times.
Frickin'
well, at least you're doing it right.
Eat that frickin' pussy.
Yeah, I did it right, but it turned out she was actually such a cunt herself that I still get such a bitter taste in my mouth.
Ragged.
No one likes that.
Drunken, when's your next video?
Oh, I'm hoping to do tomorrow. I've had it's been a long week, man. I've had a lot of work on. So I got that collaboration with Sinatra out on Monday.
Again?
I've not done anything since.
Again?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll do daytimes and then ever so often I get like evening work comes around. So I won't be getting home until like 8, 9 o'clock.
No, I mean collaborating with Sinatra. You've just collaborated with him.
Oh, yeah, Monday. That's the one I'm on about. That was my last video, mate. That's what I'm saying. It was a long time ago. I've not had anything out since then because it's just been a case of coming home and I'm just like, no, I ain't got the energy.
Well, you know, whilst we were ghost pooing it up, Anita Sarkeesian uploaded.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
What's Sarkeesian whining about now?
That was the South Park episode with Britney Spears, wasn't it?
It does come from South Park, but it's when Satan comes to Earth to fight Jesus in a boxing match. But Damien also comes as well, and every time he does anything that Rictus Dominus comes on.
Oh, actually, shit. Lost My Will to Live asks, Drunken Uncle, what's your recommendations with alcohol? Yes. Communist in Space asks, do you milk your cat? I don't have a cat, so no. But if I did, I'd consider it. That's as far as I go with that. I mean, I've not had everyone's got exes and everything, but have you got exes that are still friends with you? Because that seems really alien to me. I don't have a single ex-girlfriend that I still keep in contact with.
No.
I don't keep in contact with my exes, like my ex-wives, but they keep in contact with me.
That's a big-headed thing to say, but okay, yeah, we'll go.
No, I mean, it is what it is. Like,
you're like, yeah, I'm their best friend, but they're not my best friend.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I didn't realize we were back in middle school.
This happened. Like, I married, like, my first ex-wife. She gets a hold of me like 3 months ago, right? I haven't talked to this bitch in like 10 fucking years, right? And she's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Bitch, you cheated on me and got fucking knocked up by a drug dealer who's in prison right now."
Oh damn! I'm sensing a second story coming from this.
Oh god, that was a fucking if you want to hear it, I'll tell you, but it was a fucking mess.
I want to hear it.
I don't.
Well, it's Drunken Stream, so you're like,
just give us the lowdown. We'll compromise.
I've got man flu that's slowly killing me right now. So.
Give us the bullet points. Just bullet point it for us.
So I was I had married this bitch, and then like a couple months later, fucking because 9/11 and all that shit, I had to go on deployment, right? And she was pissed off that I had to go on deployment. Well, okay, sorry about you. I gotta go, right? And so I go, and then I'm 2 months in, and she's like, "I'm leaving you, bye," right? I'm like, all right, whatever.
So we're bullet pointing.
And so I get back to the United States, and immediately I filed for the divorce paperwork. But come to find out, my deployment was 7 months long, right?
Right.
She was 8 months pregnant. All right. And I'm good. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson with fucking math and shit, but I could do simple addition and subtraction, right? And I was like, wait a minute, if you're 8 months pregnant and you told me 4 months ago that you're leaving my fucking ass.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was good bullet points.
Right.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Well, no, she did this gig where she's like, well, it's your baby. Right. And I was like, okay. And then that baby came out of her, browner than a motherfucker. And I said, that baby ain't mine. You got me fucked up, lovely. Right? That's what I told her. I said, you got me. She
met Jamal then. Or was it when?
And then, no, it was like a Mexican, right? And so I was like, so who's the motherfucking father? And she's like, well, this guy, but he got locked up because he was dealing dope. And I'm like, well, sucks to be you. I'm on my way, right? So, and that's what I told her.
How many Mexicans did you sleep with? And she's like, just one.
Just one.
Welcome to the Drunken Uncle channel.
So 10 years goes by. I don't talk to this bitch. don't know anything about her, don't care, none of my fucking business, right? And then she gets a hold of me on fucking Facebook. Like, I don't even know how she fucking found me, right? And she's like, oh, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bitch, I don't like you.
Bitch, yeah. Fuck off. How's your fucking Mexican child?
Oh, she became a baby factory, right?
Oh, okay. Everyone's got career
She
options.
has, like, I'm not, I am not talking shit. She has like 8 kids and they're divided amongst like 5 dudes, right? Like, it's mind-boggling to me.
It's like that maths problem I was always trained for in school, you know. Juan has 5 children by 1 woman. But Juanita has 9 children by 2 men.
You know what? And I would be salty about it, but the way I look at it, that bitch did me a favor, right?
Well, no, I mean, it sounds like salty substances really got you into that trouble in the first place. So yeah, stray away from it.
Like, shit. It's the story of, if you give somebody $20, you never see them again. That was money well spent. Same fucking theory, right?
I have a question for Melissa and for Sweeper Steven.
All right, what's that, man?
Sure.
Go on.
Abby or Brittany?
Oh no.
What was the question?
Abby or Brittany?
Thank you.
I actually just subconsciously, just when you said Abby or Brittany, I just put my hands on my nipples. I don't know why. And I don't know why.
Well, wait a minute. I don't understand. I don't understand what he was asking. I don't get it.
As I'm explaining this, my hands are still on my nipples. I don't know why.
I'll slow this down. Abby or Brittany?
Abby or Brittany?
It's a woman with 2 heads. It's 2 people who share the same body but have their own heads.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
And you call yourself fucking fans and you don't even know the question. Jesus.
What are you even doing in this live stream? Get out.
You know what? I'm just gonna do the old meme. Why not both?
No, you can't. You can't.
You can't do both. Oh. Well, I mean, I assume they share the same vagina, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard.
But you're choosing to talk to one of them. I mean, one of them's permanently looking down at the floor. The other one's permanently looking up. You know,
staring with dead eyes at the floor.
I would probably go with Brittany just because, like, Brittany sounds more bitchy. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I think no bullshit's answer was the best one I've heard. The one with the better posture was a fantastic answer. Do you think it's time to get another person in?
Can we have Jesus?
Yeah. Apparently, his second coming was meant to be Friday the 13th, which to us was yesterday.
Yeah,
because we read the article. The rapture was meant to be on Friday the 13th, but they really didn't allow for time zones.
Actually, it's supposed to be Sunday. They said it was the 15th.
It's always on a bloody Sunday, isn't
it? I don't like Sundays.
On a Sunday.
I don't like Sundays.
Yeah, because it means work the next day.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, you can actually rectify that by just taking Monday off.
And yes, Alex, Jesus does in fact do anal.
Was that a genuine question, or are you making Alex up right now?
Well, Irate, would you shag Jesus?
Would you shag Jesus? Irate Bear.
Oh, that was the question. Okay, yeah. All I heard was irate. Would I fuck Jesus?
I'll tell you what. You think about that for a second. While you think about that, we're gonna auction a place off in a stream. I think highest donation. I guess that's fair, isn't it?
Pay to play, niggas.
Exactly.
Would you fuck Jesus?
I'd give him a reach around.
Would? Because you got to bear in mind, this was like it was 0 BC. Well, no, it'd be 0 BC if you're fucking the child version of Jesus, which we're not ruling out. We're talking around about 17, 18 BC if you want him in his prime.
A year before the crucifixion, you know, when he's going round, you know, turning water into wine, which is really counterproductive in a really hot climate, you know.
Yeah.
Around then.
See, this is why I think, because him turning water into wine so much, that he didn't wash that much, you know? He wasn't big on bathing.
Well, if we brought him into the 21st century, we give him a wash, we give him 6 of the best and send him on his way.
I mean, if he could turn water into wine, what could he turn cum into?
Whiskey.
Whiskey?
A baby.
A baby.
See, that was the sequel to the Bible. It was released, but it didn't do very well. It was the Virgin Jesus out of child.
All right, I gotta go get another shit beer and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Christians don't talk about that.
No, they don't. They don't. They want to keep it on the down low.
Oh, definitely.
He said, but you wait, Mel Gibson's going to do Passion of the Christ on it. It's going to be great. Come on. Come on, chat. You got to beg for your place in this stream. You can come join us. You can chat shit with me and Irate Bear and Sinatra if he ever fucking turns up.
Whoever sends the best nudes to Drunken Uncle wins.
No, we don't. We don't want that. We don't want that.
I have a good idea for a payment, Drunkle.
Go on.
Whoever can find Drunken Uncle the best source material for him to make a video on.
I've got videos planned. I've just been uninspired. Like the next one I got is the Rally Dennis non-binary video. But the thing, I'm like, yeah, okay, I can do a non-binary video. I can do a Rally Dennis video. But what I can't do is think of another non-binary joke for the and remember at the end. Bane of my fucking life.
And remember.
That's what I sit there writing a video, and then I'm staring at my computer for half an hour just looking at the words and remember dash. What do I do? What do I write here? I can do a rhyme. I don't know. I hate them.
And
there's going to come a time when I'm going to stop doing them.
Skeletor here will never be anything other than a male. Or I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You fucked it up.
I did. I ruined it. I ruined it for everyone.
Leaky Monkey, come on, what are you saying, boy? We're looking for donations. Come on, people. Come on. We're going to treat this like a charity auction.
And remember, a binary isn't only for computers. Drunken Uncle.
I did actually. Right, okay.
I like that.
Oh, I don't know if I should say it. Oh, no, I'm going to say it because there's only 100 people.
Say it. Right, say it.
I'm going to say it. I'll say it right. I'm going to break this shit down right here, nigga. Fucking. Oh, I just went into a trance then. I don't know what happened. Sorry. my idea was to actually write out or get translated. There are only 2 genders into binary, and then have that there. So and remember 101000111100.
I like.
Oh, come on now. We got leftist feelings to think about. There's like 20,000 genders. You could just make
that would
one.
confuse the shit out of them. You know, they saw that video.
True.
Which they don't. If they did, then they would think, what the hell am I doing with my life? Which they don't.
I've just Googled turn words into binary.
Yeah, there's an actual translation.
Yeah, here we go. And remember what were you saying? There's only 2 genders.
2 genders. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is Theosixian has just made a good point. He says, I've been drinking all night, and you need a southern accent in this joint. So you are damn right, Theosixian. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start doing a southern accent. No, he's one of the longest.
I gotta hear this.
I do appreciate a nice live stream.
I do declare I have the vapors.
Hey, Drunken Uncle. Drunken Uncle, I got it in binary if you wants to hear it, son.
Yeah, it's just going to be 001000. I mean, it's not like anyone in the chat's going to be sat there going, "Oh yeah, that's spot on."
It's actually 011101000111010.
Yeah, but you got to allow for my accent, mate. Come on.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that computers are inherently transphobic?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Skynet, man. Well, I'm going to invite Theosixian in because he's my longest standing, the best patron, actually.
Sweet.
This guy he sent me a gift, and it was an amazing gift, and it was an incredibly useful gift.
What was the gift?
The 10-inch penis.
10. Well, I can see where you got the use out of that. I'd be pretty happy with that. Just saying.
Oh, there you go. Alcoholic Jesus has got his back. Has got my back. I changed my name to 01001111002.
Nice.
Well done. Yeah, everyone can see what you mean by that. It's all about context with binary people.
Sure.
Let's see what Down syndrome is in binary.
If you're going to do that, you might as well translate the word nigger.
011000011100111101110. You get the fucking drift.
Was that for Down syndrome?
Nigger with a hard R.
Oh,
it's
right.
much-
I'd expect Down syndrome to just all be zeros.
Nah, there's some ones in there. Probably some twos as well for Downs.
Can't have twos. It's binary.
You can when it's Downs.
Special Down
Howdy
syndrome
how.
binary. And we got fierce.
You got the Brotherhood of Steel symbol. That means you're a fascist or something.
Oh no, my man is big on the fallout.
I've been told I'm a fascist. It's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
How you doing,
isn't
Theo?
the symbol for fascism is a bundle of sticks? Just saying.
No, that's a faggot.
But it's also the symbol. It's also the symbol of fascism. Like, I'm not even making this shit up.
Yeah. No. The reality is that the gears are a new bundle of faggots.
Doesn't it sound like he could be George W. Bush Jr.? I'm just saying.
No, Jeb Bush. Jeb
Listen,
Bush, the best
I want a
Bush.
rubber duck. How you doing, Theo? It's been a long time since I've actually chatted to you, man.
Not too bad. How about yourself, Drunkle?
Keep it out of trouble, my man. You know me. You know me. I think the last time we actually spoke was one of my
I do know
one of my
you, so I'm surprised to
patented.
hear that you're staying out of trouble.
Hey, he's good. He's good. The last time I heard from you was on one of my patented Patreon game nights, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Which we're due to have on Sunday. So if anyone were to become a patron for $10 and above, you'd be invited to that game night this Sunday. And my man Theus here has a reminder set on his phone to remind me at 6 p.m. that I have a game night the next day. Because this is like the 5th fucking time I've tried to organize it and I just keep fucking forgetting.
Oh,
Every Sunday, every Monday after the Sunday, there's just a message on Discord of me going, fuck!
Yeah, I'll remind you one of these days.
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow, I'm sure. If you got a Samsung and all that Apple bullshit. Sorry, I was smoking my cigarette like a bad person because smoking is not clever, ladies and gentlemen, but it is cool.
It is very cool and sociable.
It is sociable. I've actually I've had sex as a direct link of smoking.
As a
And also Pokemon Go. That was a good one.
I mean, a cigarette is really nice after sex, so I get it.
Oh, it's necessary. I've had sex so good that my fucking next door neighbours had a cigarette.
Nice. Oh, shit.
No, but with that, when Pokemon Go came out, I did actually have sex as a direct link to Pokemon Go. That was
I don't think
wonderful.
anyone says a direct link to Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You would have thought the people that would be playing it would be into sex, to be honest, but it happened. And it was a bit weird, and I fucked her on a boat, and it turns out neither of us knew she was on her period. Until I got home and thought, well, the bottom of my shirt used to be white. What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was a bad night. It was a bad night. I mean, I had sex as a result. I didn't say it was good sex.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
I mean, compared to no sex, even bad sex is better. So,
Quite frankly, I prefer to masturbate.
Do you know what the thing is? When you masturbate, you do it right. That's the thing.
Exactly. You treat yourself.
You treat yourself. It's like sitting down to have a piss. That's my birthday. I'm going to treat myself. Lizard Nation gives us an and remember. Drunken Uncle, and remember, being non-binary makes you special, but not the way you think. That's pretty good.
Remember.
That's pretty good.
Is it
remember.
special the way Irate Bear is?
I'll tell you that. That's actually... Oh, go on, sorry.
What was that?
I said, is it special the way Irate Bear is?
I am very special.
Everything about him is special.
Exactly.
when it came to like, and how long is your penis? And they just looked, the nurse looked him in the eye and just went, special. That's actually a pretty good and remember, actually. I'm going to keep hold of that one, and I won't credit you one bit, but I will make people think I thought of it. So it does pay off.
I'm sure you can work in an insult against me into that line, Drunkle.
I'm sure I could do that with pretty much anything, Bear.
That's true. That is.
Even be like, hello, how are you? Oh, not as disabled as Irate Bear. Done.
And remember, being non-binary makes you special, but not in the way that Irate Bear is.
You just really want me to mention you on a video, don't you?
I do. I want to be famous.
You know.
Don't do it, Drunkle. Don't.
I'm not doing it.
The downs.
You got my back, Fierce. Fierce is my main advisor. I'm not doing it. He says no, I'm saying no.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'm not doing it. It sounds like he's getting further away, like you're dragging him off. Stop it. Bring the ears back. The thing about that's the last section. So when I get to that thanks for watching guys part, right, that is generally like section 50, 60, 40, whatever. But it's really annoying recording in these sections because I'll be like, oh, I'm not even halfway there yet. Once I get to the end, banging, brilliant, I'm there. But I've always got to hit the same tone when I say thanks for watching, guys, right? It's just a weird thing.
You just got to be binary. Then you just have two sections.
There you go. Either right or wrong. And in this case, I'm going for right. So you got, if I go, I'll start off and you go, oh, thanks for watching. Oh, no, that's not it. So start re-record. Thanks for watching. That was it. Oh, brilliant. We got it. Re-record and do it again. It takes me fucking ages.
Yeah, man, it's hard to remain like enthusiastic when you get to the last bit. You're like, oh.
If anything, I get a little bit more enthusiastic. Like, yeah, I'm getting to the end. Come on.
I'm just like, no, I just want to go.
And then once that's come, you've just done the recording. Then you've got to put it into the video, and you've got to add your graphics. Oh my shit! And then generally, you've got a podcast half an hour later. Oh my fucking!
Well,
this is my boy.
Tagline, Barry. You can just say, "I have downs."
I have downs.
I've actually got a secretary.
That's not my outro.
It should be your outro. You should, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Irate Bear. I have downs.
I've been the Irate Bear. You've been a bunch of bigots, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I've been working on my Irate Bear. Right, you ready for this? It's not very good, but I'm working on it. On it. Hello, and welcome to the Irate Bear channel. I think I nailed it.
It was sounding nothing like me, and I don't.
Oh, right.
I don't speak that slowly.
Hello and welcome.
There you go. I'm a bear. We're gonna take the Mickey out of the bonnet. Yeah.
Lost my will to live asks, how do you feel about me watching porn? Sorry, Lost Will to Live asks, how do you feel about my watching porn while I watch your stream? You carry on, mate, though if we didn't give you a hard-on enough, then I don't think porn will. I just lost a load of questions. Carry on, guys.
How about I like feminism.
I'm sure I've watched some tranny porn with you playing in the background, Drunkle. Like, I watch all your videos.
Tranny porn? So... I did have an idea of, like, when the mass demonetization came around, I was like, hey, do you think... Because every video on, like, Pornhub and shit like that, they always get adverts. So do you think I could do the same thing, but me commentating on porn?
Oh yeah, you
Just
definitely
every now and
can.
again.
Yeah.
I don't know if people would really appreciate me pausing the video, like freeze framing it as I do.
Wait a minute. Are you really questioning if people are going to complain about you freeze framing pornography?
Well, yeah, because I mean, every time like it cuts away and shows me a close up of the
but
guy's
I mean,
face. I can't come to this. I'll be gay.
You could totally like freeze frame it at the right place, though. See, it becomes a game of time and place, right?
Oh no, you can't be having that. Not all the time.
Like when the dude sticks his fucking like 12-inch fucking dick into this bitch's ass, right? And it goes to her face. That's the moment you fucking freeze frame that shit, right? And then you talk about the expression on this bitch's face.
But then you've got, I mean, it comes down to the timing of the vocalization as well. You can't pause it in between an You know, you got to wait for the end of the or, oh, my pussy's so, and then you freeze frame it. No, that's not going to work. You got to wait for the tight.
Oh, fuck my 18-year-old pussy, fuck my 18-year-old pussy, fuck my 18.
Why do they do that? I have fucked an 18-year-old pussy, and not once did she go, oh, I'm so tight. Didn't happen. If anything, she was like, slow down, I'm only young.
I think you should try it, Uncle. I'd watch it. I'm like, okay.
It would make more money than YouTube does.
I mean, that would give me an insight into two things, like what kind of porn you watch, right? And then
I don't know.
Pay attention to Sinatra. Hi.
Hello, Sinatra. And actually, perfect timing, my man. You doing okay?
Yeah, I just fucking got my camera, so I feel better.
It was a really long wank you had. We got a question for everyone, including Melissa. How do you maintain your constant erection?
I fluff throughout the day.
That's a good answer. See, that's maintenance, and it's care.
I don't have constant erections because, well, testosterone
is this abnormal?
Well, then I'm glad you transitioned to a woman, because you obviously are one.
I have a constant diet of YouTubers. Just on.
Who let the underlings in?
Oh,
I did. These aren't underlings. These are special people. Like Bear. We let him in. He's fine.
So I
Alex Bear asks, what movies have you been in? Any British stuff or anything that would make... No, I'm never going to say what films have I been... No. And also, none.
No, and
I said I was an actor. I didn't say I was a successful actor.
I've never been in movies. I did make the news once, but
I've got a website, Melissa,
once.
that would prove you wrong, actually.
I made a movie once. Does that count?
Filming yourself on your phone, come on Shelley's face, is... I
Totally
guess...
a film. Well done.
Oh, yeah, well done. You deserve a Woody.
This one night in camp, I watched a movie.
Drunken Uncle and Irate Bear, are you willing to do a horror movie review for Halloween? If so,
What?
I have ideas for Yard. What the fuck is he on? Stephen Strange, come on. What are you on about?
I need a poo.
I missed Drunkle admitting he was a pineapple. Fuck.
yeah, you're like way late to the party,
Paid for it.
Sinatra.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
Paid for it. It's what happens, mate. You could have recorded that. It's all over.
I'll just go back and record it.
Sinatra, do you need a poo?
No, I'm
I
trying to
thought
play Grand
we
Theft
were
Auto.
synchronized.
What was this like? Oh, I'm going to the bathroom and all of your girlfriends have to go with you.
No, me and Sinatra are usually synchronized with poos, but
We all are. Oh, God, actually, can I tell you about a poo I had day before yesterday?
go on then.
And I'm not normally one to talk about this. Well, I mean, I am.
That's fine.
It was such a harrowing experience. I'm actually going to roll a cigarette because just talking about it has made me start shaking. This was on Wednesday night, okay? It was following the Ghost Poo podcast on my channel. And I thought, hey, I'm going to celebrate with a couple of beers. And I got very drunk. And I needed something to eat. And I didn't have anything in the house. So I took some of my housemates. It's a tray of peri-peri chicken, right? That doesn't seem like much, but this is the murder weapon right here, people. You've just seen it. Okay, I'm giving you an insight. I ate that, and it was all good. I cooked it up real good, and it was all fine, and I ate it, and it was great. And then I woke up in the middle of the night. And you know how sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you're bleary-eyed and everything. You might have an erection. And you don't really know what's going on. I didn't wake up like that because I tried to fart in my sleep. And that weren't no fart, motherfucker.
Oh, God.
And I sat bolt upright. I was like Frankenstein being brought to life, right? I was up off of my bed. And I was down the stairs like a fucking slinky, mate. I was off. All that came out of me was a brown foam.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I bet it made some interesting sounds as it left your body.
Oh, it made some very good. Yeah, actually, if I get a text message during this stream, you'll hear one of those interesting. So I recorded it. But the thing is, it was the acidity of it was that it burned coming out. So it was kind of like if I just eaten a curry through my ass. And the next day, I mean, I had this evening workout. It was manual labor and everything, and I just could not fucking walk properly.
You're missing out, Drunken. The worst one is if you have White Castle with the jalapeno cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like if you stretch wrong and your butthole tightens, you could just feel it all over again.
I mean,
yes, it felt like a tearing sensation.
I mean, if I'm constipated, I make a trip down to Taco Bell. That's just fucking fixed lickety quick.
This was. I mean, you got your Taco Bell and everything. We got the kebabs, things that make you shit through the eye of a needle. But this was different, man. This was something else. And today I had to go down and clean the underside of the toilet seat because that's how it reached that far, people. This is at a point I'm not taking a shit. I'm a biological weapon right now.
So, okay, I don't know how prepared I am to share this story.
This already sounds good.
Fuck. You know, maybe I'll just keep this one to myself for the time.
No, you can't.
No, you're not allowed to trip us like that, motherfucker. Spit it out. Don't be a
okay, so I was like probably 18, and
like 4 years ago. Okay.
Now, like 6 or 7 years ago.
18 stone, yeah.
And I had my girlfriend at the time who ended up being my fiance before we broke up.
Come on, people.
Yeah, give me an aw.
Can we have a bit of reaction to this story, please? We have some yeahs and yes and ahs.
This was one of the first times her and I hung out. And I went and I was like, I gotta go to the potty.
Wait.
Is this why you
had
broke
a fiance that you had never hung out with?
No, I said this was one of the. She was the girl to be my fiance. This was one of the times we hung out.
Okay,
I was actually more concerned about the use of the word potty. Did you actually tell her that you had to go potty?
Yeah.
That would explain why you broke up. I see it.
I said I got to go to the pot. I'll be right back. And
you can try to shit as much as you want, but not seeing each other makes a fucking successful marriage, my man.
Yeah. Well, you'd think after she moved out, it was all perfect, but it just turned out she was cheating on me.
Anyway. Come on, people!
I'm going to the bathroom, and on my way up to the bathroom, I feel a gurgle in my belly. Like, oh, better double time it. And I get to the bathroom.
And it was a ghost poo.
Hey!
By the time I get there, it is an emergency.
Oh shit!
So I pulled down my pants.
Good start.
In the nick of time for me to have a liquid shit all over the back of the toilet seat. I didn't in my ass in time, so I shit all over the toilet seat.
So you were like seconds away from shitting your pants.
Dude, I was inches from fucking freedom, and my body just could not handle it.
No, I've always asked the question, like, when I was in school and they were teaching us these random fucking formulas, and I was like, why are you teaching us this? When are we ever going to use it? And it turns out trigonometry could have saved your ass You'd have just got
literally.
Well,
I feel like he wasn't going to sit down and do math calculations, having to shit that bad.
I got there.
That's true.
I made the mess, and that's already happened, so I just accept it.
Yeah,
like, okay,
that's good.
I'm gonna
That's
have to
good.
clean it up. And I'm like, well, I think I'm done. So I start cleaning it up, and
that's very good of you, Sinatra. Well done. I would have just left it.
So just listen, I start cleaning it up, and I get it all off the back of the toilet, but not off the seat yet. And then I feel it coming again.
Oh no! You're relapsing. No.
So I had to sit down so I didn't make a mess this time.
Oh, on the rim. Oh. That's the worst type of poo right there. Just sitting on the rim.
I'm sitting in my own shit, and my fucking.
Look how you specified my own shit. Like that didn't need emphasis. Then.
In the room, a few feet away from me while this is happening, and I have to run the shower so I can shower without her questioning what happened. So I finally finish and get everything clean.
Did you have a wank chaser?
No.
Oh, cheeky
I turned on the shower and I came out and I just had the brilliant excuse of I spilled the soap, so I took a shower.
Yeah, unless she was like retarded, she didn't buy that shit. I would have looked straight at you. I'd be like, nigga, you shit all over yourself, didn't you?
I mean, look at the toilet seat. You shat everywhere, bitch.
And she's like, you were gone for like 20 minutes. What happened? I was like, I spilled the soap on me. I had to go take a shower.
I'm gonna go, guys. So have a lovely live stream.
All right, you take it easy.
I'll see you later, everybody. Love you long
time. Love you loads, mate. I'll probably chat to you tomorrow, man.
Okay, mate. Bye-bye.
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 Speaking of shit, there was one time where I had really bad. It was like 3 days I had the diarrhea, right? It was proper pain in the stomach kind of thing. And I was working in a kitchen at the time. And you shouldn't. I only know now, if you've got diarrhea, you're not allowed to work in the kitchen. You have to take a day off. But
is that how it is?
That is how it is, yeah, part of health and safety.
Oh, okay.
If you've got diarrhea, you're just not allowed. So I was just like, I'd excuse myself every now and again, when the food was cooking and everything. I got 5 minutes. Just quickly go and squirt as much as I can out. Hopefully get through the next 15 minutes. And it was okay, you're cooking steak on the grill, and as we always did in the kitchen, you cut a little bit off and have some for yourself. And I put some steak in my mouth, and it made me want to throw up. Not only that, but it made me want to shit. Summer fucking hot. And I went upstairs to the toilets, and I had one of the worst experiences. I thought I was gonna die. It was that fucking bad. And then just came down and carried on working like nothing happened. But all the way... You get proper diarrhea. You don't just get diarrhea. You get an asshole which feels like someone's been throwing darts at it. Do you know what I mean?
I mean that's what happens when you're putting curry in your ass, Drunkle.
Not in your ass. No, that's not how you eat curry.
It's better than actually eating it. So there you go.
I'll tell you what, everyone in chat, we got since Harriet Bears left, we got one more space available, and we got 14 minutes left. So if you want to get in, let us know, underlings. That's enough. What were you doing all that time for that? You went off for ages, mate. It's been like 3/4 of an hour.
I had to go deal with the chillins.
Ah, shit. I actually, while we were streaming, I had an invite from Andy Wolski to his stream.
Oh, that's too cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Bering was in there and Peach Bailey was in there as well. And they were doing fat jokes. And that's where Peach Bailey came out and just went, look, if you want fat jokes, you want the Ghost Poo podcast.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if we'll get the Ghost Poo podcast on the Warski Live.
Yeah, he has invited us over.
Well, you do have the best fat jokes.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the best, just the least worst.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I can't help it. They just come pouring out of me. Like sweat on fat people.
There it is.
I mean, it's just indicative to like you fucking Brits, right? Like you guys are fucking masters at conversation. I don't know why, but it is.
I don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah, fucking
No, it is. No, it's true. Like you talk to an American about fucking anything, and it becomes an inquisition, right? Like they want to give you something, but like with British people, it's always very frivolous. Is the word I would use, right? And
we're
because of that,
with fat jokes,
and with because you guys are so great at being frivolous, it's easy to have a conversation with you.
See, I disagree. Whole stiff upper lip thing. I mean, the whole PC culture is rife.
Oh, I'm not talking
over
about
here.
your dickheads. I'm talking about like just your common fucking Brit, like your fucking working class Brit.
That is the common Brit.
Right?
No, she's got a point. She's got a point.
You guys are great at conversation. Like,
I stop sucking that country's dick.
No. So, like, when I was in the Navy, I had a friend who was from the United Kingdom, and he wasn't in the Navy or anything, but like he had married a Navy woman, right? And he was he was a blue collar guy. Like he ended up working at the Boeing factory just south of the town that I lived in, right? And he made airplane parts. But anyway, I'm digressing. But he was a very blue collar guy is what I was trying to get at, right? And when he talked, it was like a conversation. He didn't have his fucking phone out. You were talking a conversation with him. You had his undivided attention, right? But it was never anything really like super serious. Like he was just great at carrying conversation. And I'm like, look, if you weren't married, you could probably get every single piece of pussy in this bar because that's just how good he was in conversation.
There's the thing, right? Because he was married. That's why you're saying it. Has anyone ever noticed, right? When you are taken, when you're in a relationship, that all of a sudden, every motherfucker wants to suck your dick.
I definitely have.
You're putting out that air of unavailability.
Maybe. But I don't know.
There needs to be scientific research done into this shit. I swear it's a real thing.
You know what? I'm with you. Call Berkeley and tell them to do scientific research on men. Oh, wait a minute. On men. That's not going to happen.
There's no men in Berkeley. Come on.
No, they have to invite men. And when they do invite men, all the students get mad and then they kick the men out, you know. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
They hit them with bike locks and shit. It's retarded.
Oh, got Alex Baer in the chat asks, where did Glop come from? Glop came from, I'll tell you, the worst culprit for it is actually Computing Forever, Dave Cullen. And he'll be chatting away. Right? Right, this guy talks for a living, okay? But he's so undisciplined with it. He'll say something and he'll go, and this kicked off in Berkeley. And then he'll go, and it's that little saliva sound that I can't fucking stand that. I hear it on the radio. People who get paid like £500,000 per year to talk on the radio, they're still going, can't fucking stand it.
Oh, that's because you're a misophone, just like I am.
Well,
I'm misophonia too.
Not necessarily because I'm all right with other sounds. It's just that one. Actually, my housemate's the worst culprit for it because he'll be telling me a story, and he's got a pattern to it as well. So like he'll reach the end of his paragraph and then go, and then he'll swallow his excess saliva and then glop, and that's how the pattern goes.
I can't handle people that eat loud. Like that shit drives me crazy.
Viper.
Yeah, oh God. Get the fucking sound.
No, I totally get you.
God, it drives me crazy. It's like, can you close your fucking mouth, please?
Yeah, chewing with your mouth open, talking in general, all annoying sounds. I can't fucking stand them.
Well, I don't eat anything, actually. I just consume all my calories through drinks.
That's because you've already got the voice of a Southern belle who has been soaked in whiskey and ran over 7 times.
That's right. I love mint juleps.
I love your voice. I want everyone. We should all do an impression of Theus.
Oh shit!
Theus. Yeah. Oh shit! There you go. Everyone's got to say oh shit. Starting with you, Missy.
Okay. Can I hear it so I can imitate it?
All right. No. Sorry, give us something longer.
Shit.
Okay.
Give us something longer. Go. Oh shit! The boat people are here.
Oh
shit! The boat people are here.
Missy, back up. You wanted to hear an example. Shut fuck up.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up. Go ahead.
Theus. I was only joking. You're right. Go.
Oh shit! The boat people are here to take our jobs.
And our guns.
Right. Oh shit! The boat people are here to take our jobs.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Sweeper, what we got?
Oh shit! They took our jobs.
It was like Theus was talking. Natural, what you got for me, bro?
Oh shit! The boat people is here to take our jobs.
Oh, well, that sounded like if Theus was a character in South Park.
Is it?
That one bad. Put it to the chat. Who did it best?
Well,
I say I did it.
My voice is the best, so.
Oh shit!
Man,
the
right
boat
here.
people are here to take our jobs. I swear I should have been a Southern hick. I think I was in a previous life. We don't want no niggers around here.
The weird thing is I'm only like 2 hours away from Canada.
Get there. Get there. Hold up
No,
a
I don't
sign
wanna go
saying
there.
there's only 2 genders and then run.
Then they're gonna say that. Then I'm gonna have to say they gave us AIDS.
Nice.
Took our guns. you might have to specify African AIDS. No, because there's different. I mean, you can get feline AIDS, so you have to specify.
My old best friend's cat had feline AIDS.
So yeah, it's hilarious.
I don't think you can contract feline AIDS. I don't think it works like that.
Well, that's the only way you get it. How is feline AIDS spread? Can humans get feline AIDS? Can whales get feline AIDS?
No.
Only feline.
Well,
feline AIDS.
I don't know. My cat has been trying to give me feline AIDS for a while. They're trying to drink from my water glass.
I feel like that's not how biology works.
But I always sleep with one eye open. No face today. If there's feline AIDS, which gets shortened to fades, what other kind of AIDS are there? Can we get like whale AIDS, like whales?
I don't know if there's any other kind of AIDS. Like, I only know about the human. Well, I mean, like monkeys have fucking AIDS.
And
I mean,
that's the kind of AIDS that irate bear needs.
Needs.
Special AIDS.
What about like?
Oh no, he needs like physical and mental AIDS.
Internet AIDS.
AIDS. Okay, I got you.
Internet AIDS.
Or SAGE. SAGE for super AIDS.
Ah, the super AIDS. It's only a matter of time before that comes around, and I bet it'll be Hillary Clinton that starts it.
True.
She's probably already started it.
I think Hillary Clinton AIDS is a good time as any to end the stream, to be honest. Once you hit Hillary AIDS, you're at the bottom of the barrel, aren't you? Let's be fair.
Yeah.
That is
AIDS.
Thank you very much to Melissa, Sinatra, Sweeper, Theus, and that one's me, for joining me on this live stream. It's been great. Thank you ever so much for everyone who's donated. Check us out on the Ghost Speed podcast on Monday on Irate Bears channel, 11 p.m. GMT, 6 p.m. BST, and I've forgotten what I wanted to say.
All right. Well, good night, Ghost Speed folks.
Fuck off, people.
Yeah,
Fuck
we'll go with that.
Shadow
Fuck off, people.
Shadow